This is my response to women who think that buying Birkin bags and a man taking you out to receive material things that he loves you. And also, women thinking that a man is supposed to take care of you. Let me address the issue of buying Birkin bags. Any woman that listen to Saweetie, listen to Cardi B, listen to Meg Stallion for advice, any man that has a girlfriend, a wife, or a daughter that listens to her, you need to check them. Now the wives and girlfriends, you need to leave them if they don't want to change because it's ridiculous. It's almost like you going online and listening to Takashi 69 for advice. It's the same thing. And what's sad is Takashi 69 may offer better advice than Saweetie, Cardi B, and Meg Thee Stallion. It's just ridiculous for me to even say that, but it's the plain truth, and I'm gonna just give you the real. Another thing is, you want to get on the issue of man providing material things is his way of loving you and taking care of you. No, you are a fucking fool. You are a fool. Men always do that to show a woman, hey, do you like material things? How far can you go? Because guess what? He can buy you all that shit and it don't mean nothing because men don't care about material things like you women do. Guess what that man may end up doing? You are the woman that he spent $20,000 on. But imagine a woman that looks as good as you or even better and has more decency than you. And she doesn't ask for all these financial things. She just asks for his time. Time is very valuable to men more than women. Women tend to waste time. Men tend to occupy our time and handle more business than women. Men are far more business orientated than women. You guys have been living in a deception. Now, what do I mean by that? That woman that doesn't want his money, that woman doesn't ask for him to take her out and do all this bullshit that a lot of you women think you deserve, that is the woman he's going to be infatuated with. That is going to be the woman a man may dream of to be with. So that woman that doesn't ask for him to do all this bullshit that you don't need to do, that a person can buy for themselves. If you want a $5,000 bag, get off of your ass and get you a career and job or do whatever you need to do in a righteous way to buy yourself that bag, long as you're not degrading yourself. There's nothing wrong with you getting material things of high amounts, long as you do it the right way. But if you're selling your soul out here just to get a bag, I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? Now, the woman that wants to just occupy a little bit of his time to spend with him, he will always go to her. He will always long for her. He will always be infatuated by her. And eventually, he may end up leaving you for her. So the Birkin bag does not make any sense. So for any woman to subscribe to that mentality is only to mislead you down a path of hell, because you're not a celebrity like this trifling woman. You're not in a situation like she is. So why have that mentality when Saweetie is probably going to end up single and alone? No matter if her and Quavo eventually has a baby in the end, that relationship is not going to turn out nowhere, no how good, because this woman has slept with plenty of executives and producers to get to the top before she met Quavo. And if Saweetie think Quavo respects that about her, she's a fucking fool. Because he can meet a woman that looks better, acts better, have better standards about herself, and he will end up leaving Saweetie. Quavo's not that much of a fool. It's Saweetie that's a fool. Now, let's get off on women thinking that a man needs to take care of you. No, nobody has to take care of you. You need to start learning how to take care of your goddamn self. That is the problem. Women, especially my sisters, because I have two daughters, and I definitely don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want to be sounding disingenuous. I'm very serious. You have to stop developing a mentality of people sitting their ass around here wanting to take care of you. You have to take care of yourself. What are you going to do when this self-called man that was taking care of you starts running off taking care of other women? Because all those women who has that mentality, I'm a man. Listen to me. Listen to me clearly. Every woman that believes a man is taking care of them, that man has 5 to 10 other women that he's sleeping around with, that he's probably spending lesser money on taking care of them also. So how are you winning when your man is running off with other women doing the same thing? Because deep down inside, I'm gonna give y'all something that men get mad, that I may say. A man hates for a woman to think he's obligated to take care of her. We may do it. A lot of us do it at fault. But when the minute we meet that woman that doesn't require that, we will find that very attractive and sexy. That is the true independence. When a woman just wants a man time and love and not his money and not his materialism. That is a man's dream woman. There are a few women out here, but those women are highly dangerous to women like you that think that a man needs to take care of you, thinking that a man needs to spend money on you. When those men do that, they get the sex or whatever it is that they wanted and they leave and bounce. So now you are nothing but definitions of Tatianas, Medeas, Medusas, Jezebels, and hoes and thoughts. And you want to be labeled that and thinking that's cute. It's not cute. There's nothing cute about it, because you're going to end up 40 years old to 35 years old to 30 years old alone, running behind younger men that's 21, that's now eventually taking your money. Now you're eventually buying him things like you are his mother. So that's what end up happening to women like that, that develop that mentality. See, you have to let that go. A man needs to provide for you. No, you need to start learning how to provide for yourself. The only thing that you owe each other when you spend time together, especially if you don't have any children, is time. Your time is very valuable, and you shouldn't waste it. Think that's wasting your time thinking that a man is obligated to take care of you. You are not his daughter. All women that sits around and say a man needs to take care of them are women that have daddy issues. I'm going to say it again. A lot of this shit stems from the childhood. Whenever you look at a man, financial wealth, I dealt with women. I'm not a scrub. I promise y'all that. Any woman that ever came in my face and told me a man needs to provide for them financially has extreme father issues. I'm not going to go deep into the examples of the issues that they have with the father, but we all know the issues. We all know, we're all grown here. So any woman who comes with a mentality saying, you have to take care of me, you have to do this and that. No, you get off your lazy ass and take care of yourself. Because I can always bounce. I can always leave, just like you could always leave me. So a man shouldn't even allow a woman to take care of him also, just like a woman shouldn't allow a man to take care of them. You both have a neutral agreement to come together and bring your finances together as equal, spending time together as an equal. I believe in equality. I don't believe in a one-sided minded thing. When you sit your ass up here talking about he has to take care of me, you definitely got father issues. There's no if, and, or buts about it. There's no if, and, or buts about it. So whenever you see that going on, that a man needs to take care of you, society now is providing women financial wealth and everything else. This is not 200 years ago. We're talking about modern times. Modern times, a man does not have to financially be the breadwinner to take care of a woman. In modern times, you have an uphill that people probably didn't have for thousands of years to meet each other and be an equal. And when a man can see a woman as his equal, he will never cheat. But when he sees that woman as a form of using me, he will always cheat. See, you got to understand, when a man feels he's obligated to take care of you and you are a grown-ass woman, You're not even his daughter. We know that you kind of using us. But guess what? He'll also use you for your sex. And when he's done using you for your sex and meet a new woman, hey, you lost out. You lost out. So think about the things that you guys are saying about a man needs to buy you a Birkin bag. Hell, Quavo is probably spending 30,000 a pop on a stripper that he doesn't even know or even has sex with and paying her bills. But you got Saweetie running around here thinking that, hey, Quavo done bought me a Birkin bag. He loves me. Guess what? And she was right there when he probably spent the $30,000 on a stripper. That's what's crazy. But he turned around and buy you a cheap Birkin bag. But this woman he has no ties to, he never slept with, don't have no kids with, he's gonna throw $30,000 on the stage to her. And you think that you're winning because he bought you a bag and taking care of you. You a damn fool. So listen to whatever you want to in this conversation. But I promise you, this conversation has a lot of knowledge that you can gain. I'll drop the reel on you later. Y'all take it easy.